Hi, let's have a chat. Have you got your tea? I'm doing no dairy at the moment, and this macadamia milk tastes terrible, so I'm just going to leave this over here. So you might be surprised by the title of this video because you see me in music videos looking really happy, like I'm having the time of my life, and now you hear me saying that I'm playing songs I hate, which might be a bit of a shock. So let me explain. I don't choose the songs to teach you based on what I want to play. I make those choices based on what you want to learn, and that's why I always take your votes and I consider those really seriously. But usually by the time I make a music video, I've created my arrangement, I've sat with the song, and I actually really enjoy playing it in the end. But there are some songs that I really hope you never vote for. So, for example, My Heart Will Go On. That is a song that I hope I never have to play on the harp, but if you vote for it, I will play it. I will teach it to you if you really want me to teach that song. But it wasn't always that way. When I started learning to play the harp, I had songs that I really wanted to learn, and I wasn't going to play the songs that I didn't enjoy. I was really excited about singing and accompanying myself, and I wanted to sing songs that I was excited about, and I didn't really care that much about what people thought of it. I was just like, well, the people who like this style of music will find me. And I mostly enjoyed singing Irish and Scottish songs and also some acoustic folk kind of stuff, songs that people had never heard before, and I was happy about that because I wanted to be unique. But along the way, as I started performing more, I noticed that my audience enjoyed hearing songs that they recognized. When I played background music at a hotel restaurant, I noticed that when I played the stuff I enjoyed, it was pleasant. There's a harpist in the corner singing and playing, and it's lovely. But when I played or sang something that someone had a connection with, suddenly their ears perked up, they turned around, and it almost became like a concert, and they just enjoyed it, got so excited about the harp. And I found it really satisfying to get that reaction from people, that I was connecting with them through playing the harp, and I was providing them with a moment they would remember, and it was a service to people. So I started learning songs that I wouldn't normally have chosen because I knew that it would connect with people. And this continued when I was playing at weddings, especially there. People want to hear things that they recognize, and although it might not have been something that felt like an accurate representation of who I am as a musician, it was really fun to see people responding to the music that I was playing. And then as I started teaching the harp, I noticed a similar thing, that people wanted to learn to play songs that they enjoy listening to, that they want to play on the harp, especially when you're learning as an adult. You don't want to be learning like hot cross buns, or maybe some people do. But many of us want to be playing songs that we enjoy, songs that we connect with. And I wanted to be able to provide that for my students, that they would really enjoy the process. It's been interesting to see that as I'm choosing songs to try and please as many people as possible, of course, not everybody wanted that song. So for example, the most recent one I did was Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles, and I noticed somebody commenting that they didn't think they would want to learn this song because they don't really like the Beatles. But once they heard my arrangement, they were like, oh my goodness, now I need to learn it. Like, Christy Lynn, how did you convince me to learn the Beatles? And I think that's an experience that many of us have. When we hear something beautifully arranged for the harp, suddenly we're more open to a style that we never thought we would enjoy. And I actually had that experience with my last video. Let me just play you a quick little clip of what I came up with for this arrangement. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. Now, you might not know that that was actually a song by Justin Bieber. And I wouldn't describe myself as a huge Justin Bieber fan or somebody who started learning to play the harp in order to play Justin Bieber on the harp, but to me it sounds beautiful. I would happily perform that, and I'm so glad I learned that song. So as I make videos that start including some of these songs, what I'm trying to do is to reach more people who would be pleasantly surprised by hearing their favorite songs, if they are a Justin Bieber fan, for example, to hear that on the harp and be so inspired by, oh my goodness, the harp is beautiful. Actually, I've always kind of wanted to play the harp. Maybe I can do it, and maybe this person can help me learn. That's what I'm hoping people will experience from my channel when I put up these kind of songs. So if you've been following me for a long time and you're used to some of the styles of songs that I've been doing up to this point, and you're a bit surprised by seeing Justin Bieber or BTS or whatever other songs might start popping up on my channel, I encourage you to think about it as, firstly, this is so exciting because we could be inspiring a whole new group of people to join us in this harp community. And secondly, let me be open to being surprised by the song and maybe enjoying a style that I never thought I would enjoy, because it really can be so beautiful to play a variety of styles on your harp. It helps you to learn different techniques, to explore different things about your instrument, and also to connect with different audiences if you are playing for other people. It's amazing to see the response you get from people when you play a song that they're really excited about. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments. When you wanted to learn the harp in the first place, what was the style of music that you imagined yourself playing? And are you still playing that style of music, or have you broadened what you play? Have you completely changed the style of music you play? Or are you like me, where you're kind of doing a little bit of everything depending on the situation? I'd love to hear from you. Let me know down in the comments. And if you want to watch how I figured out that Justin Bieber song, you can click here. Still tastes terrible.